What's up, everyone? Today we're making a sort of review video. First, really, of these consumer electronics product reviews that I'm actually doing about this coffee maker. It's the Keurig K Elite. Amazon link will be in the description. And this is, well, at the time I got it, the top in the lineup of Keurig's machines. They have better ones now. They look better, function more, But this was the top lineup when I got it for, well, home use and not exactly professional use, because they do have those professional machines that can do a lot more. Kind of want one, but I'll have to find a 220 volt outlet. That's 120. But let's forget about that. This is what we're talking about. So it is a coffee maker. It can also make tea if you have the correct type of K-pods. K-pods, okay? I'm going to specify pods, okay? You might be thinking something else. As I know the current YouTube viewer type, what they think. Anyway, back to this. This is a K-pod, for example. It would go in there and make coffee. Simple. But you can make tea as well and other drinks sometimes, like kind of specialty drinks. Like anything hot, really. Sometimes it specifies that you should make iced tea. Okay, noticed. Actually, you don't. There are lights flashing up here. I'm going to pick up the camera. Now, those are your functions. Strong means, well, apparently a stronger coffee. I never brewed it without strong. Maybe my first time brewing it, but always with the button strong. So I guess it just means stronger taste. Or more caffeine. I don't know. You start off with 4 ounces, 6 ounces, 8 ounces, 10 ounces, and up to 12 ounces. So it just increases by 2. Starts at 4, increases by 2, all the way to 12. And you also have the iced button, which is just like a preset for when you put ice in your cup and you want it to taste like iced tea or iced coffee. I haven't had iced coffee in a while, mainly because my ice maker in the fridge isn't doing well. Need to fix it or something. I don't know. But yes, it can make iced coffee as well, if you need to. I made a video about this a while back. I think I should just link that in the description as well, how to make iced coffee, because today it's cold. Yeah, it is quite cold. We're going to make hot coffee. I do have 2 types of K-pods I use, my 2 favorites as of now. There are other ones I've used. Those taste good, but I bet there's better ones out there. Alright, so to do this, grab a cup. Which one should I grab? Sure. Which one do I want? How about this? I'd click strong, as I always like strong coffee. And then the big mug, which is 12 ounces. Now, you can time this yourself from the moment I pressed it. I was about to do it, but it's a habit you can't break. I did it every day for over a year. I never actually decided, let me take out my phone and time this. But yeah, you could always do it. But apart from that, I have one more feature I'd like to discuss. And that's the hot water button. That means you don't need to put a K-cup in there. You just press hot water and press the size you want, and it'll brew that much water. Actually, just dispense that much hot water. Right. About the performance of the machine, it's pretty good. Nothing to complain about. It makes actually pretty hot coffee. You can customize how hot you want it, which is a plus. I set it to lowest temperature. Mostly because I don't want to wait that long for it to cool down. The lowest temperature is like 187 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's got a bunch of other features I can cover in just a minute once it's done brewing. But, I'd also like to highlight the water tank. I'm going to show you the water tank. So that's your water tank. It's... Oh wow, it decreased that much already just by brewing my cup of coffee? Okay. I forgot how big it was advertised to be. It will be in the description. But it's the biggest for, well, the consumer range. It's the biggest water tank they have. Oh, 12 ounces is the size of this cup. Okay. Alright, slide that side. Yep. That is a, what is it, 72 ounce? Could be. Yep, so remove the K pod. And now let's go over its settings and features. Now, settings. Of course, you can set the time. There is a clock. So, I guess whenever I walk up to it, should I have a coffee? If it's too late, maybe no. So, of course, set the time, hours and minutes. Use the up and down to change that. Temperature, there you go. The highest temperature you can do is 192, and the lowest is 187. So you can set it by increments of 1. Increase it by that. This is auto on time. That means it'll turn on at that time when the clock reaches that time. Auto off time, that means. I believe that means auto off. It'll turn off when the clock reaches that time. This is like high altitude mode. I guess if you live in a place where it's really high altitude, it brews a little different because of, I don't know, air pressure. I'm not sure. I don't know what kind of science that is. Okay, and that's it. There's not too many features to cover in the settings, and that's really it. The last one was high altitude mode, so it has auto on, auto off. I don't use those. I just leave it on 24/7, so it's ready every time I need a brew. Yeah. So overall, this is a great machine for $100. At least that's when I bought it. I need to check current prices. It'll be in the description, so you can actually just hit the Amazon link. Now again, no profits go to me. I'm just copying it from literally the one you would go to as well. Just to make sure everyone knows. Alright? Didn't say it in previous videos, but that's really it. I just drop a link, the same link that everyone would. Alright, apart from that, good machine. I'd recommend it. Can't really think of a downside to it. Other than, well, with all coffee makers, you do need to descale it once in a while, at least what I read on the manual. So you got to buy the Keurig descaling solution, which is like $40. Or can I go with an alternative? I don't know. I'll be asking on the internet. Can I go with an alternative? Because the alternative ones are like $10 or $5. Because there's a little reservoir in there. It gets clogged up with all kinds of buildup. All coffee makers do this. So I'm not just talking about this one. So yeah, it's $40 from the official brand, I think, or around there. It's actually more, well, to put it this way, because I don't remember and like definitely how much it is. It's just more expensive than a generic one. Other than that, let's talk about how it looks. It's pretty good. Very premium look. Doesn't look like it's made of cheap plastic. It's not pretty high quality. I like it. The grate here, this is made of really nice steel. Is that aluminum or steel? I'm not sure. If it's magnetic, then it's aluminum. I mean, if it's magnetic, it's steel. But yeah, overall, very nice look. Especially here. It looks like it's made of real metal, but no, it's plastic. But it's nice. It feels nice. It's actually got texture on it. What I like most is the handle. It is made of solid metal. Yep, very sturdy. Oh yeah, one more thing I don't exactly like about it is the water reservoir is a bit small. They could have made it big, or maybe surround the back a little more, like extend all the way there. That'd be nice. Or they could have added a valve on the back that can be connected to, I don't know, the main water supply. Of course, with a filter. Yeah, it could have done a little more to the water side of it, because I don't like having to get up every few days. Actually, by few days, I mean like 4 or 5 days to refill it. Feels like every 4 or 5 days I refill it, so yeah. Other than that, nice machine. I understand they can't fit K-Pod storage or K-Pod disposal inside here, because they're professional range of machines. You can tip it up. Here's how it works. So you open it, and the old K-Pod actually gets dumped into the back somewhere. And you pull on this, the whole thing comes out, and there's a box of used K-Pods. I don't know, I seen this at an office somewhere. It's pretty nice. Partially what inspired me to get this one. It's a nice machine, makes good coffee, you know. One good accessory to have when you have this machine is this. I'll see if I can still find it on Amazon. I know I got this on Amazon somewhere. Is your K-Pod storage drawer. I'm going to pull all the drawers out just so you can see. I think you can do 96 K-Pods. Whatever 18 times 5 is. I think it's 96. This one. Sorry about the shaky camera. What's 18 times 5?
The answer is 90.
Oh. Oh, it's 90. Okay. I'm off by 6, but whatever. But this thing can store 90 K-Pods. So yeah, it was like 20 bucks or something. Made of nice solid metal. It's got mesh on the side, I guess, for good airflow through it. Not sure why you want airflow going through it. Whatever. I guess I can see how many you got left. But yeah, this can last me like, okay, 90 K-Pods each month is about 30 days. It'll last me like 3 months. Yep, this thing lasts without refilling 3 months. And assuming I drink 1 coffee a day. But yeah, summary. It's a good machine, lots of features, lots of brew sizes, which I like. Sometimes I only want a 1 cup brew, sometimes I like 12 ounces, the biggest, or sometimes even smaller. Another good thing is it does iced coffee. And it can dispense hot water in case you want to, I don't know, make tea from tea bags. Just drop it in there, you know, brew your hot water, so it'll make your tea. That's what's good about it. Lots of very nice look, very premium materials. The only downside actually applies to all coffee makers, and that is descaling. You do have to do that every few months. Not the easiest process, but it can be done. Another thing is the small water tank. I'd want them to make it a little bigger, possibly in the next version of this thing, in case they ever do release a Keurig Elite Gen 2 or Mark II variant or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the water tank and the descaling part, that's the only downside of it. Other than that, it's a great machine. I would recommend it. And that's kind of my first consumer electronics full review. That means no unboxing, no none of that. Just like reviewing it, basically. Yeah, time for me to enjoy my coffee. It's almost 11 o'clock. Whatever. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, please subscribe and drop a like if you like this video. And yeah, I will see you next time.